last minute up a little bit. They are sitting on 144 points. If they survive for a little longer, they'll be able to make it to 146 or maybe 150 points. But circle is about to close, guys. APG right in the middle. But Viper X knockout, 4-man standing, beautiful positioning on the side of the road. Maxwell, they have to also leave their location. Circle shifts and it's more of convenient for the side, but beautiful work done by Billa. Billa knocks out Atomic. Rage gets also knocked out in return, but APG Zul is the last man standing, has a crate to his name, airdrop to his name, but champions, they want to push forward. Atomic get rezzed up, and rest of the squad, now they have a position in the circle.
As well, so Billa made a very good connection toward the Champions Esport, but now it's time for you guys, WarrGye team, watch out because champions are coming. But let's see, it's a very good, for the time being, WarrGye team got a very good position, but now these guys are trying. But Viper X knockout came out of blue and eliminated the full squad of WarrGye. And right now we are seeing only 5 teams on the screen, so it's a chance that Viper X knockout can easily get the chicken dinner, and so do Champions Esports as well. The odds are against the APG, AMIX. These guys are against the odds, but let's see, because Max team is also surviving, and with a very good elimination, with the 5 eliminations. So I think all the alive teams, these guys had a very good number of elimination. But let's see, Champions Esports are right now on a very good position, and Viper X knockout are right in front of these guys, and only one will survive in this situation because it's the stage 7 circle. And Max team also got a very good position, and Viper X knockout got pinched out between the Champions Esport and the Max team. So not a good position you guys have, and you guys could be eliminated anytime by these 2 teams. But let's see how they escape from that situation and end up becoming a winner chicken dinner team. But there are a lot of contestants here, a lot of people here who want this chicken dinner. Well, let's see how these conditions turn up. A very good knock, but punished right away by the VE squad, and 3 guys of Champions Esports on the knees. It's a 1v1 situation, and Viper X knockout wiped out the complete squad. Champions, they got wiped out of this game instantly, yes, and like
look at Maxwell's. Maxwell's, they have a very good position to their name. Zero low in HP. I think it's over for him. He cannot heal, and only 1 bullet to the body will do the job. And I think Max will survive for 1 more moment. It's time between Max Esports going against Viper X knockout. A good grenade will give a lot of damage, but Ryzen is there. It'll go for a shot, but KO Lord takes down S12K. Knockout onto the players of Maxwell. 2 players standing, and another player gets knocked out. It's to the side of the hill, which is difficult to maneuver, but there you go, last man standing will get confirmed. And Team Viper knockout with 9 total eliminations. I mean, more than, I would say, 9 eliminations. They're going against a solo player of AMIX. It's a 1v4 situation. Viper X knockout, they can smell the chicken dinner for themselves, and now they just have to find out the final solo survivor, and the solo survivor is right here. It'll be a quick confirmation, and it's over. Yes, beautiful work done by Knockout. Winner chicken dinner goes to Team Knockout. Viper X knockout getting the chicken dinner finally for themselves. But AMIX, what a great survival. Will get 6 placement points as well as, being runner up, and at the same time will be able to get his team to at least, I think, first spot. I can clearly see that. But Viper knockout, what a beautiful game. Very I would say aggressive, very dominating performance from these guys. 12 total eliminations, aggregating a total of 22 points in this match.
Exactly, 22 points in this match, and you can see the stats of these guys here. 1 elimination by the Usher team, and Forever got 1 elimination as well. Freestyler got 3 elimination, but Lord got a lot of elimination there. I think 7 elimination. Then we can see the match summary with the 58 total elimination, 7,000 plus heal, then 62 knockouts, 4 grenades elimination, 37 assist, and 0 vehicle elimination. Overall, a very good match summary, and all the team plays a very good match. Then we have a head-to-head. Quickly look onto this is Viperex knockout versus AMIX, 12 elimination and 9 eliminations. We can see the damage, 19, nearly 2000 damage and 1200 damage of AMIX. Then we have 1020 total heals on one side and 1084 on the other, and 9 to 6 difference between the knockouts of those two teams. So overall very good team head to head, and AMIX did a very great job as well by surviving with the last player. It was a 1v1 situation between the AMIX and APG, but this guy managed to, you know, that 1v1 situation get him like extra 3 points as well. So Viperex knockout finally able to get the chicken dinner here as in this tournament as well. So total elimination of the most valuable player of this match is none other than Lord from Viperex knockout. 7 eliminations of this guy with 928 total damage and 221 total heals with 5 total knockouts. So overall a very good performance by the Viperex knockout, and they're finally showing their skills into this match as well. So top players, let's have a look at the top players as well. 7 elimination by Lord, 3 elimination by Navi Killer Joe, a huge difference between the first and the second sport. Then we have Atomic and another guy from the Champions Esport, both with 3 and 2 elimination. Then we have Iron with the 3 elimination. A very consistent gameplay being playing by the Iron as well since yesterday, so he's somewhere on the list as well since yesterday. But Viperex knockout, they did a very wonderful job in this match, and they somehow, you know, crossing many slots above them. And right now, as you can see, these guys got the chicken dinner with a very good points. Exactly
22 total points. AMIX confirming 15 points for themselves, obviously going to cement them on the first spot in overall ranking. Talking about Maxwell, beautiful work by these guys, finishing third in this match with total 10 total points. Upgrade on the other side, 7 points to them. Navi with 7 points, Alpha Gaming with 7 points, Reggie side with 5 points, WarrGye with 3, Aromacy with 1, HELLION with 1, and rest of the teams as they got eliminated early on, so no points for them. Overall top leaderboard, guys, we have APG top, 35 total eliminations, on the first spot. We have Becca with 33, we have Magnum with 31, Melody Tank with his 2 elimination in previous match, improving a little bit from 5th to 4th, 32 eliminations, 5,000 plus damage. VP44 on the other side, still hanging in there with 5,300 damage, 30 eliminations, 11 total assists, and EM ratio 1.76. So these guys are just eyeing for that extra $100 that can be, a motivational prize money for them. But talking about overall ranking, guys, as we were mentioning, AMIX 151 points, right on top. We have Upgrade 146 points. Dagestan boys same 146 points. Alpha Gaming 145. Navi with 131. So things are getting way interesting, guys. Navi can make their way into the top, any of the positioning. They can capture any position from here. It's just a difference of 20 points. Rest at the bottom, we can see R3G a little bit, from the position of 9 pushing down toward 11. Aromacy on the other side. They had a good start of the match, but that fight against Alpha Gaming, they lost their players one by one, which eventually costing them their final player to the hands of WarrGye Esports. So the solo survival was there. But before we go on to the highlights break, guys, let's have a quick trivia question for you. Question number 2: which Pakistani team had the highest average eliminations per match in PMNC Pakistan 2023? Was that Team Negative? Was that X Generation? Was that R3G Esports? Or was that 141 Officials? Which Pakistani team once again had the highest average eliminations per match in PMNC Pakistan 2023? Options are right at the bottom: Team Negative, X Generation, R3G Esports, or 141 Official. Format is very simple, guys. Put the question number, answer, then your UID, and then your in-game name, and post it into the comment section and win special UC prize. Time to go for a highlight break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello guys, welcome back to the match number 3. I'm your caster Daud, and along with me it's Asen, the same faces you're seeing since from last 3 days, but not the same action. In each match we're seeing a different kind of action, a different team dominating. You know, ViperX Knockout just finally able to get the chicken dinner for themselves as well. The very first match of this tournament, ViperX Knockout played very well as well, but after, you know, on the last day and right now they're also trying to dominate these fights as well, and we just witnessed this in the very last match. But right now it's a 4x4 map, which is a bonus map for many teams. It's the Sanhok, you know, the green fields. What do we call? It's an Indonesian fields, right? In Indonesia we see, yeah. So right now we're gonna go into the green fields. Yeah, rainforest. That's a good word for it. So we're going into the Sanhok. Exactly.
Yeah, I would say rainforest. I would say the Vietnamese fields, the Indonesian island, anything you can say, because the kind of I would say tropical you know, ground is all around Southeast Asia, so we can pick any of the regions. But guys, it's time to jump into Sanhok, the green one, and it's a fast-paced 4x4 match, as Daud rightfully said. It's a bonus match for most of the teams because it's time to keep your guns blazing, get into the action with some quick reflexes, some quick, I would say, finishing of the fights, and it makes it more exciting for viewers as well. But talking about the playing path, guys, starting from Cow down towards Shami, teams are just dispersing evenly, as we were talking about, you know, before we went on to the highlights break. Some of these teams, they're going to make it very interesting for us, guys. This match can pretty much set any of the top teams for the win, because next 2 matches the pressure will be high. All of the teams will be focused on getting the, you know, highest survival possible, so they can keep their chances alive of winning the tournament as a champion team. But this match, if you get like 11-12 elimination points, some early quick finishes, I think you'll do well, and it will give you plenty of breathing space, I must say. But R3G on the other side, they're going against Navi. One of the player is there. Navi player giving some damage with his vector to the player of R3G. In the meanwhile, Champions Esports taking down Horaa, Jiggle Horaa, and Max Deaths get eliminated by AST, guys, with a machete. Some early skirmishes break in between. APG taking down the players of VP. Meanwhile, Iron, he is buckling up to go against the mighty squad of Navi, pushing forward. They're inside the ruins now. Navi is on the one side of the ruins, so pressure is on the Navi at the moment because they have very less of a space to work with, I must say. But R3G on the side, slowly and steadily pushing forward. Navi, they are all 4-man standing like a strong fortress. But meanwhile, Champions going against Sleepy Horaa. Sleepy is the 1-man standing. Got a shotgun before even do anything. A nade comes in and it's a quick knockout. No Fear on the other side has a shotgun to his name as well. But some third party going on. Backline, Sky Horaa taking 1 down. I think 3 of the players of Champions are on their knees, and it's a 1v1 now. Nice shot!
Oh, that was some work done by Horaa.
Quick work from Sky Horaa, but KP on the other side, they're also being, meanwhile, close by. Champions, they have to leave early. Max, they're going against Konina Power. Eugene is there. A push with a Tommy gun. There you go, M416 versus Tommy. There you go, a lot of damage being dealt. What a beautiful work by Ryzen, but shotgun comes from the backside. Hunt has to join into the fight as soon as possible because Konina Power, they are holding on to their positions pretty strongly. All 3 players are there, and Chief, he slowly cannot push at the moment because there's plenty of space that he has to cover first before even engaging with the fight. But shotguns in the hand, a good nade, some There you go, a quick angle change from the side of Konina Power. Two of the players of Max are on their knees. Hunt is the last one standing. I think he has to do some magic here. Otherwise, Konina Power will be quickly wiping out Maxwell's, and it will be quick 4 elimination points in the backpack of Konina Power. Konina Power, I think they rezzed up their players, or yep, they're all 4-man standing. Eugene will confirm one more. R3G on the other side. It's a stalemate between Navi and R3G. But Shaka, there you go. They are pushing on to the players of R3G. 2 players close by. Pinkman is there with his UMP. He has to jump up. And I hope his climb button is separate from his jump.
Not a good
Otherwise,
position
it
for
will be an
Waz.
easy knock. Yep.
Because both players are, gatekeeping. It's an actually gate and they are actually keeping. So,
Yep.
don't make a mistake. Don't go inside. It's a bait, bro. You are surrounded by the enemies, and Lemon is on the right side and 2 players in front of the Lemon, and so it's a very bad situation for you if you decide to go inside. But this is what it is, because Navi made this trap for you guys. And well, let's see. On the other side, we can see that AS3 is right now fighting with the Konina Power, and Navi versus R3G. Both of these teams weren't able to get any opening. None of this team knocked out any of the guy, but he made some connections here, but not that much, so it's not enough, because Navi is on a good split for the time being. In the early stage, we were thinking that Navi is not on a good spot, because R3G had most of the hold in ruins, but right now we can see Navi having the most hold in the R3 in the ruin. But we can see Navi is right now backing up a little bit, but they knocked out one guy of the R3G, and Iron, a very crucial player, is right now on down to the knees, and he made some damage with this grenade as well. And Pinkman, all responsibilities on the Pinkman or R3G Shaka. The Shaka is right now waiting on the gate. Someone make a mistake and Shaka will punish him right away. We can see one guy down. It's made by R3G Pinkman, but R3G Pinkman, bro, he used his brain there. But Navi, they eliminated this guy by blasting the cascade. So it's a trouble for R3 Shaka. One guy inside a very tiny compound, inside a very tiny room, and all hopes, all responsibilities are on you, bro, because it's a 1v3 situation which R3G Shaka is currently facing. Luckily, this guy doesn't have any throwables. So let's see, Shaka, your teammate yesterday did a 1v3. Are you gonna do it as well or not?
I think it'll be quite difficult in the situation where the spacing where he is stuck. Obviously, rest of the R3 Navi will overwhelm them. R3G getting eliminated early on with only 1 elimination to their name. P6 got flushed out by Shaka. But talking about the kill feed guys, KO going against Dagestan 777. Dagestan, they were looking pretty good in the first match of the day. And this time around, they have to keep that momentum going for themselves. Too good gets knocked out. Zatirad, he has to push forward. KO Lord is also knocked out. So Knockout has a lot of work to do. They have to res up 2 of their players. But in the meanwhile, slowly and steadily, Zatirad pushing forward. Dagestan 777, they have that advantage to their name. But Shifu from the back line knocks 1 player down. Second one is down. I think BE Knockout will have a difficulty, getting out of this fight. Another quick confirmation will be done. 2 elimination points to the name of Team DG Zadirad. Beautiful work done by them. Aromacy on the other side. Trix is knocked out, but 5 total eliminations to the name of Aromacy. They took down Konina Power early on as they were finishing off PUBG Esports. We're talking about slowly and steadily. Boot camp. Total control of Aromacy. Meanwhile,
Exactly.
Dagestan boys, they are fighting on the coastal line of boot camp. So, Knockout, they have nowhere to go. They gotta take that fight. Otherwise, it will get a little tricky for them. But DRS, slowly and steadily
Against
making their way in.
richest pro.
Absolutely, they're trying to make their way into the circle. 2 of their players are pretty far away. But Shifu on the side takes down Lord, and I think Knockout is out of the game.
Okay, so DG, one guy did the work there. So one guy eliminated the full squad of Viprex Knockout, I believe. But we can see 2 guys on the knees of DG bot, and it's not a good situation for you guys, because you guys are, contestant for the top ones, so it's not a good situation. But yesterday we've seen the DRS had a very so much domination in the Sanhok match, and the DRS able to get the chicken dinner on the Sanhok match, and in the Miramar it was Horaa. So it's an opportunity for DRS once again to gain the momentum in this match, and they are going on the very exact spot once again where they were yesterday, where everything was started. So DRS is currently going there, and let's see if DRS able to get the chicken dinner today or not, because Aromacy is right now on a very good position. These guys got some momentum as well. 5 eliminations so far, and DG guys also have 4 eliminations. So AST, one guy going on a very good angle, and things can go, things can change from here. But APG right now playing by using their brain on 100%, because I think it's the Costa jinx whenever I talk about any team that guy got eliminated instantly. And here we can see that one guy of APG is on the knees and eliminated by the team instantly. And right now APG team down to 3 men standing, and we can see the DG boy, another boy, on the knees by the Aromacy. And as we discussed, that wasn't a good location for you,
Oh, another
because
knockout.
yeah, because that person, that AST guy, he got a very good angle on you, and you are on the shore side, so it's not a good position for you. So DG boy is right now on a very bad shape, in a very bad shape. So a good grenade sent directly into the area of DG, but I don't think it made much connection there. But we can see another team, another guy confirmed by the APG top, and right now these guys have 4 eliminations so far. A very good momentum made by every team, and every top team is still alive. So it's gonna be a tough competition in Sanhok as well. So let's see which team is gonna get the chicken dinner in this match. But AST making no mistakes there, and
Oh,
as we
beautiful work.
expected, it's gonna be a 1v3 by this guy, and he did it. And the team got eliminated in a very early
Magnum
stage.
killed himself with a grenade.
I don't know.
He
I
was the
think he
last man
was.
standing. He killed himself. Yeah, he killed himself with a grenade. You can see that there's no point of staying in the game for long. Everybody is going for the elimination
What
points.
a
But there you
good
go, APG
grenade.
versus DRS. Beautiful nade done from the side of top. It's a quick confirmation, and DRS XMP will be eliminated. Rest of the DRS is on the back line. It's a 3v3 situation, I think, and it's 3v2 now
Yes.
because confirmation is done onto the player.
Exactly. So Alpha Gaming versus the DRS, and Alpha Gaming with the 3 men with the number advantage, and DRS, which were the winner chicken dinner team of yesterday. Right now, not in a very good position, but we can see WarrGye team with the full squad on the Paradise Resort side, and AST on a very good split of 2x2 on the bootcamp area. AMIX got a 2x2 split as well. So each team is right now splitting up in a very good position and a very good spot. We can see majority of the team are within the zone, and the other ones are making the rotation and move toward the zone. It's the stage 3 circle, which is gonna make the formation of stage 4 very soon. We can see AST got 8 eliminations so far, and they wiped out the complete squad of ViperX knockout, and also the DG boys as well. So UPG right now with the 4 men standing, Navi with the 3 men standing, and UPG have no elimination so far. Usually whenever I talk about UPG, every time I see UPG fighting in the last zone. So their mission is to survive in the very first zones of the match, and then in the last zone they took fights. So DRS Delta just knocked out one guy, another guy, 2 guys down to the knees. So DRS made no mistakes there, and they waited for a very good opportunity. And as we are seeing on the screen, that 2 guys are on the knees of a very dominant team, APG, and this work was done by the 2 players of DRS. And now refuse. He's not in a good position, and DRS understand this as well. That's why they are closing in to eliminate this guy. He's low on HP, just 50% of health. He's right now on, and DRS Delta, DRS Hajmola, these guys are closing in, sending a grenade directly to this tree, and think like it's over for you, bro. It's over for you, and it is over. Alpha Gaming, another contestant to be the top 1, is out of this game of Sanhok.
There you go, DRS. Great work done. They were, I would say, in the situation, they were on a disadvantage. Two players were surviving on the DRS side, but we can clearly see great work done by these guys. Working on the other side, full squad in a Murado and in a Urus, Lamborghini Urus. They're slowly, sadly moving their way toward the circle. I'm not sure where this delivery is gonna go, where this 4 points delivery is gonna go. But anyhow, guys. AST versus DRS. DRS, I don't know if they have an idea that AST is anxiously waiting for them. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh
Delta,
my
I think, has no
goodness.
idea what's going on.
Delta is a bit suspicious here, guys. It. Oh. It was
Right away
surprise.
confirmed. I think Venom's position can be revealed. He's looking at the wrong side.
Yes, bro. Work has been done. What are you looking at there?
There you go. Circle shift right in the middle. We have UPG. This can be a match for UPG to keep their momentum going. Previous two matches they started well, but got stuck in positions where they couldn't leave and got eliminated early on. There's not much of a difference, I must say, on the side of UPG to cover. Only 5 points difference. APG is out, DG is out, AMIX is still in the play. So the only thing UPG has to worry about is the survival of AMIX, how long they can survive. And AMIX, I've seen they're pretty strong on this map. So they're not going to let this opportunity go.
He
They'll
picked
take a
up
great advantage
9
of that, yeah.
kids. Okay, we can see AMIX versus AST. Kill confirmed by the AMIX. Another kill. Another kill. A 1v3
Beautiful
by
shot.
AMIX Asta. He quickly wiped out 3 players of AST, and this is the last man standing there. And as we can see,
Oh.
beautiful work done by this guy alone. He wiped out 2 guys
Quick
of
4 eliminations.
AST. Yeah, exactly. And a very quick elimination of team AST. These guys were playing very good. These guys wiped out the DG boys, Viper X knockout, but you know, AMIX, these guys didn't stood a chance against the AMIX and wiped out instantly. And right now we can see that AMIX got the momentum here as well. And you know, if these guys get the chicken dinner in this match, then things will be very difficult for the APG and DG boys, and even UPG and Navi as well, because giving a chicken dinner directly to AMIX, because these guys already have a difference of nearly 10 points, so you know, making a difference of like 30 points, that will be a huge difference to cover in the next 2 matches, because only 2 matches are remaining, and you know, you might face a drop clash and you might, you know, see some early elimination as well. But we are looking at the paradise and the ritual of Sanhok. So whenever you come to Sanhok, make sure to visit this place. It's a very good place. You can see an elephant stand by near to this billboard. So back to the DRS. This guy took 3 more kids, and right now he having 8 kids in his backpack, and it's now gonna be stage 5 circle, and things is gonna change for DRS Hajmola, because this circle will do
Circle
a
goes even
lot of
farther.
damage. Yes, exactly. Back to the elephant. He did a great job in this match as well.
Yeah. This guy been standing here for ages, so great job. Anyhow, guys, going back to the fact, DRS, great fight against APG, quick confirmations. But Tajmula, I don't know how far he can survive from here. The circle he still has to cover about 180 meters into the circle. Some shots onto the players of AMIX, attracting all the wrong attention toward himself.
Wasn't a good idea.
No,
I think
it's
he's gonna
time
give the
for
kill.
just to-
Oh, should
there
have
you
just
go.
give the
INT
kill
will
to the
confirm
zone.
elimination.
Exactly. So DRS out of this game, and Horaa had faced an early elimination. So whenever we talk about DRS, Horaa and DRS seems like brothers. So whenever I talk about DRS, Horaa just, you know, came on my turn as well. But it is what it is. UPG got 0 elimination so far. Only 6 teams on the field on the rainforest of Sanhok, and we can see Virtus Pro are still up with the one guy surviving. HELLION Gaming with the 4-man. WarrGye team with the 4-man. But it's the competition of the best, and WarrGye Billa is throwing a grenade. Bro, that's not a good position. But he understand now. He understand this now, and it's a good grenade. And VP Diana can be knocked out by this grenade. It did make some damage, but the work is done by the UPG. The UPG done the work, and Virtus Pro squad is eliminated and out of this game. We can see Navi losing one of their player, and HELLION Gaming is right now on a very good split. They have approximately the total control of the zone, even though they are on the open areas. But open areas doesn't have that much trouble in the Sanhok, because we have a lot of bushes, a lot of rock bottom areas to cover yourself up. But we can see Navi, HELLION Gaming, a 2v4 situation between two giants, and okay, so Navi understand the situation. He understand that he's surrounded by the enemies.
Beautiful grenade.
And a good grenade.
There you go, Killer Joe.
A good grenade by
nade.
Killer Joe as well.
Yep, knocking one of the players down from HELLION. They can still overwhelm the guy. He's in the midst of all the chaos. And 4-man standing HELLIONs. There's no chance of Navi, Killer Joe just clutching the whole situation right on the faces of HELLION Gaming.
Exactly.
Nice work done. 2 eliminations to the backpack of HELLION. WarrGye on the other side, they still survived for a long time. Now it's time for them to take a fight against AMIX, the team that can possibly be the champion.
No,
but there you go,
AMIX is gonna throw a grenade. No. Villa G, you're knocked out. So, a quick knocked out and a quick confirmation by the AMX, sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Rage takes down AMX K999, and I think this knockout will be not confirmed. Circle is pretty away. HELLION taking down Rage. Oh my god, WarrGye is right in the midst of all of these teams. Top 4 teams, guys. In the smoke, quick pressure. AMX ING realizes that these kills can actually help them. Yeah, necessity at the moment. UPG still 4-man surviving. UPG takes down HELLION. One of the players from HELLIONs are taken down. Some damage onto the players of AMX ING. Falcon have a good position, but I don't think so. He's looking to work the players. Shaka, last man standing, a lot of damage, and UPG Melody will confirm the elimination to his name. Top 3 teams, guys. HELLION, UPG, AMX, all 4-man standing. HELLION has to res up Rhino, but rest of the squad are 4-man standing. This will be an interesting fight. All 4 teams can possibly get the chicken dinner, but right in the midst of everything, it's UPG. They have a total control
very good
of the circle.
position. Exactly. So AMIX is right now contestant. He waited for him to sit back into his vehicle, and he took that opportunity and eliminated this guy instantly. And we can see the kill is secured confirmed by the play zone, and we can see it's a 2v4 situation between UPG and AMIX, but HELLION Gaming is not in a very good position right now. Only one guy of AMIX is remaining, and these guys knows the location of AMIX Asta. So it's over for you, bro. It's over for you. UPG got everything under control, and there was no escaping from that position because UPG set a trap for you guys. They didn't involve in any fight, and we can see that these are the faces of the winner chicken dinner team of this match. So UPG once again getting a chicken dinner after one day. I think these guys got the chicken dinner yesterday as well. Not sure, but definitely on the second day, these guys got some chicken dinners, and these guys showed consistent performance. Let's have a quick look on the team stats as well. Just 2 elimination by the Melody Tank, and Gramsci got 3 elimination. UPG and YZ got 2 elimination, and 1 elimination by the Eugene. So overall 8 elimination by this team, and the match summary is 58 total elimination, 5,000 plus total heal, 57 total knockouts, and grenade elimination 6, some good grenade elimination. Then we have 32 assists with 0 vehicle elimination. So overall a very good match summary.
Yeah, talking about the teammates we have Upgrade with 8, we have AMX with 8, so very solid match from both of these teams. I was thinking maybe Upgrade will be able to dethrone AMX, but things are not looking like that as we were expecting. And I think AMX still holds the first position. 3 matches are done, guys. 2 more to go. So 2 more chances for UPG Upgrade to make it to the first spot. Talking about the MVP, guys, AMX Becca with 5 total eliminations. So he might be, APG got eliminated early on, so he has a chance to actually make it to the top player ranking as well, dethroning top from the first position. We'll have to see some changes there. But at the same time, talking about the kind of contribution this guy did, out of 8 eliminations, 5 solo came from this guy. So great work done by Becca.
Exactly, some great work done by the Becca, and Becca is always in the match MVP list and top players list. And we can see in this top players, Becca is still throning the first position. Then we have Ziu on the second position with the same elimination point. Then we have APG Refuse with 4 elimination. Then we have ASG Tricks, he got 3 elimination. He did a very wonderful job in this match. And then we have Gramsy with 3 eliminations. So these guys, we're seeing these faces oftenly over the last 4 days, and these guys are doing a wonderful job. And let's move toward the match ranking of this overall match points, so I think UPG got some good points in this match as well. So 18 points overall. These guys with a chicken dinner, 8 elimination. Then AMIX with a 14 elimination with the 14 points. So seems like that AMIX is still throning the first position. Then we have Aromacy, HELLION Gaming on the 4th with 11. And then we have Navi with 6 elimination and Alpha Gaming with 6 points as well. And on all the other teams, you can see on the right side of your screen, a great work done by every team. WarrGye did a very wonderful survival once again without securing any elimination points. So match rankings overall, it's good, a consistent performance we are seeing by the team UPG, AMIX, and all the other guys. So overall top players, as you expected, APG top is dethroned by the AMIX Baker. And then we have on the 3rd spot, it's Melody Tank. So this guy moved from the 5th position to the 3rd position. Then we have Magnum on the 4th position, and Navi 6 moved from the 2nd position to the very last position. So not much difference between the kill points of all these top players, and anyone can be dethroned in these next 2 matches because these teams are playing excellent since the very first day. And today we will see which one will become the overall top fragger as well, and which team will win that prize pool. Yes,
there you go, guys. Let's have a quick look at overall rankings. AMX 165, Upgrade 164. That's what I was just talking about. Things gonna get interesting. 164, 165, just a 1 point difference. Alpha Gaming 151, Dagestan 150. So things are getting a little away from Alpha Gaming and Dagestan. Same goes for Navi 137 points. So top 5 positions, they have their own competition going on. Talking about 6th onward, we have Konina Power, Virtus Pro, HELLION, Aromacy, Champions, R3G, DRS, Viper Knockout, Maxebels, Horaa, and WarrGye in the respective arrangement in respective order. But that's the story after match number 3, guys. We will be looking forward to the last 2 matches, because those 2 matches will finally give us a good look which of these teams, either it will be AMX, Upgrade, or Alpha Gaming, will be crowned the champion of this Maxwell Invitational, the first ever Maxwell Invitational. But before we go, guys, make sure if you have just joined the stream, like the stream. We see there's a lot of people watching, but we haven't reached 1,000 likes. Make sure you like the stream, and once you like it, it will be recommended to all of your friends. At the same time, make sure you subscribe to the channel so in the future you don't miss out anything. Quick question for you guys, trivia question number 3 of the day. Which Pakistani team became fan favorite in PMPL South Asia due to its clutch finishes despite being underdogs? Was it 141? Was it R3G Esports? Was it Team H2E? Or was it 7th Element? Let us know the answer. Which Pakistani team became fan favorite in PMPL South Asia due to its clutch finishes despite being underdog teams? Was it 141, R3G, Team H2E, or 7th Element? Let us know in the chat. Make sure you follow the format, question number, answer, then your UID and your in-game name, and post into the comments. We'll pick up your name and we'll send you the UC. Before we go, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short highlight break.
Hello guys, welcome back to the fourth match of the day, and it's gonna be the Miramar, the fourth match of the day. I think it's Miramar or Erangle. I'm
It's
confused
Erangle,
a
yes.
little bit. Oh, it's Erangle, yeah. So yeah, I remember yesterday, Horaa did the chicken dinner in the last match. But so we're gonna see the action in this match as well. It's a very favorite match, and everyone knows about this map. Maybe we're gonna see some drop clashes again. Once again, R3G versus DRS are always confirmed to go on the Milda side. Then on the other side, we always see another team fighting with each other. So let's see in this match what drop clashes we're gonna see, and it's gonna be a huge map for the top teams, a huge match for the top teams, because this match will maybe set a caliber for the below teams, the second team, for the third team. They knows what they are aiming for, because they understand what will be their target after this match. Yes.
But you're talking about the targets, guys. I think this match is gonna be very fast paced. To be very honest with you, I'm just thinking because everybody will go all gun blazing. It's just 2 matches left, and they want to take all of the advantages. They want to, take down the team that is above them early on, so they have a fair chance of making it to the top positions. But talking about the plane path, guys, most of this plane path is targeting the southern part of the map, northern part like Georgia Pole shooting range away from the reach. Most of the skirmishes might break in early on because of the vehicles, but Navi, WarrGye both dropping close to the Ferry Pair Mosque area. I think Navi will be going toward Query as well. But talking about the dispersions, I can only see APG is the only team that is going toward the Sanhok Military Island. HELLION is somewhere close by to Farm Complex, and then we have AMIX going toward Pachinki, I think. So beautiful. So far, without, let me speak my heart out here. I think the way these teams gave the competition to each other, it fulfills all of the, I would say, motive of this tournament. The reason why we had this tournament, guys, to give a fair practice to every team as before they go into PMPL SL, so there will be no surprises. But at the same time, the kind of entertainment we saw, that was immaculate. Killer YT taking down player, Iron confirming Delta, Iron with a shotgun, rest of the DRS is there, both of the sides dealing with equal casualties. A good grenade goes in, but grenade is there. But what was that, mate? What was that? That was some serious work done by this guy. But Iron is there. I think now it's time for him to go against Killer YT, but it's DBS versus S1860. So obviously DBS gonna win. His more powerful shotgun, and slowly steady rest of the R3G is buckling up as well to go against the 3 players of Team DRS.
Exactly, so we are always seeing this fight. So this is always our first fight since the very first day, DRS versus R3G. Oh, he spot that enemy and he punished him right away. But on the very left side of you, there is another guy. So watch out, bro, because you can be punished anytime as well. So R3G Pinkman is right now closing in, and DRS Killer White is right now in front of him, wearing the suit of Captain Levi. So let's see if he got the ability of the captain or not. But on the back side of you, there is another guy as well. So DRS is right now in a good shape, but they need to eliminate one guy as quickly as possible, and Pinkman is right now in front of you. So Pinkman with the AKM, and these guys are with the shotgun. So ooh, some good damage made by the Shaka. So now Shaka revealed his position as well, and DRS are right now under the full control. They know where the other player is, and they know where this player is. So he had the opportunity to, use this AKM to kill this boy, because when he was crossing the window, he was jumping from the window, but he changed his plan and moved toward his teammate R3G Pinkman. He is not backing up. It's a 2v3 situation between the two good teams, and only one will dominate this fight. And we are seeing that DRS is always dominating this fight. I wouldn't say always, but mostly I'm seeing DRS winning this fight.
Yep.
Yeah, but let's see this time. Let's root for the R3G as well and see how these guys perform and the situation.
There you go. 2 versus 3. Iron confirming the kill. Beautiful grenade goes in, but I think XMPL will take advantage of that. Bashaka throwing the nade.
Oh,
Another one
goodness.
down. It's a 1v1 now. I think should go for the rest. Shotgun to the face. S12K versus DBS. DBS is way powerful than that. I think res should be initiated. And oh, it's over. I was just waiting for any stupid mistake from the side of Shaka, but Shaka didn't make any mistake. And there you go, quick confirmation from the side of R3G. DRS will be on the receiving end this time around, but it is what it is, guys. This is part of the game, and I think R3G and DRS, their counter is not even. I don't think so. Most of the time DRS wins, but this time around, one more point toward R3G. Sky going against Upgrade. Upgrade, they have a lot to lose. If they lose this fight, it's 3v4 now. R3G Pinkman on the other side, and Shaka confirming Champion 1's player. Champions, they want to have a piece of R3G as well. 2 players standing. Rest of the champions slowly and steadily, they're making their way in. A lot of damage dealt onto Atomic.
Look at the plane. He did a good job as well.
There you go. Meanwhile, UPG confirming 2 players off Horaa. Quick confirmation. 2 versus 3 situation now. UPG now in total control. Sleepy is there. There you go. A lot of damage being dealt.
Exactly, and
It's down
all
to Sky.
responsibility on the Sky Horaa, and let's see if this guy managed to, escape from this situation. But seems like the odds are against you, bro, so you're not gonna surviving this situation. And UPG understand that there is still one guy remaining in the bushes, still one guy somewhere between these areas. We can see that seems like a bit toxic environment between DRS, Horaa and UPG, and the last player
No chances.
eliminated. Yeah, no chances. And DRS and Horaa eliminated once again on a very early stage, but we're gonna see another drop clash between DRS and AMIX in the next match of Miramar. But we can see, oh my goodness, so 2 players. It's an even situation for the time being because we'll just throw one guy down, but Viperex now got some very good connection made by Liana, and this guy, traced down the buggy so quickly. He didn't had a chance to, to act. He didn't had a chance to do anything. But we can see Virtus Pro, that was some impressive fight between the Virtus Pro and Viperex knockout. But fortunately, all the 4 guys will be up on their feet once again, and we can see R3G is not in a very good position, and all hopes are on Pinkman on a very same score where you dominated the DRS, but not this time.
So
Not
close.
this time. This time it's the time of champion, and this guy did a very good job by standing there as well. Oh, why are you going, bro? He didn't
No,
like
he didn't
my
like your
comment.
comment. He didn't like your
Yeah.
comment. Absolutely,
Yeah.
I can sense it. But there you go, guys. R3G, beside DRS, R3G also leaves for the lobby. Now it's time for the teams in the play to make some more fights. Let's
Yes.
get it, keep it busy. Stage 1, and we are just left with 12 teams. 4 of the teams already out of
Exactly.
out of this game. We have Horaa leaving early, R3G, DRS, and Knockout. So 2 Pakistani, 2 Nepali teams leaving early on. We have Alpha Gaming. They're eyeing for the first spot, so definitely they're not going to miss out on this. Champions on the other side, as they were engaging with R3G. Now it's time for them
For
to leave,
APG.
but APG will take a good care of them. And one of the players from Champions will get finished out. Champions down to 2-man standing. Rest of the APG, they're a little anxious, want to see where the rest of the players are so they can confirm those kills as well. But now it's time for stage 2 to pop up. And stage 2, I think it'll be more of a centralized shift, or it's more of a southern shift. Not centralized. Navi in a good position. HELLION have a centralized position. Dagestan boys also making their way into farm. VP have a good spacing for them. APG can easily get into the eastern side of the circle as well. They have plenty of space, plenty of real estate to capture. But talking about the teams on the northern side, it's a long way for them to move.
DG is trying to secure a very good position, and it is indeed a very good position for you guys now. This guy will definitely get
Oh, beautiful
knocked out
shot.
here, and it is. So he will try to confirm this kill, but oh, he did confirm this kill. Oh, I wasn't expecting, an elimination secured by the DG here, but they did. But Konina Power, 1 guy down, and 1 guy down of the team AST, 2 guys down of
2
AST.
guys from AST,
So
yeah.
Konina Power punished 2 guys of Tribe Aromacy. And if you, as you said, is in the below teams, below than 10 teams, these guys has nothing to lose. So they are just going, brutal in this match, and that's why they faced early elimination. But Konina Power, these guys showed their power and eliminate AST on the very early stage. I don't think AST, you had a lot to lose in this match. Even 1 chicken dinner can easily end it up on top 4 position, on top 5 position, or maybe no 6th position at least. Yeah, so you had something to lose. But it is what it is. One team, another team eliminated early in this match. It's just stage 2 circle, and only 40 guys are remaining on the fields of Erangle.
Yeah. Now make it to 39. 1 more went to the lobby. DG, very beautiful space, controlled by them right on the shores of farm. VP on the side after losing Aragon. A lot of damage being dealt from the side of APG now. APG is making VP bleed at the moment. Rest of the VP, I don't know what kind of plans they have in their mind. APG, they have total control. I think 2 players are here, so they can take care of them. A good grenade will do the job. Diana gets finished out, but VP, I don't know if they have an idea that players are on the back lines that will be covering these players. But some more pressure on the
That's a
side
good
of
grenade.
APG.
That's a
Nade
good
will go
grenade.
in.
Oh.
Refuse will get knocked out. This is not the right angle, as I was about
my
to say. Top
goodness.
takes down VP 444 and is down to last player of Team APG. Zol is also knocked out. 2 of the players of APG are knocked out.
Exactly.
Aloy is
So
the
we're
last
just
one
pro.
standing. Yep.
Exactly. So we're just pro. Aloy is the last one standing, and he, changed his decision and go back to this position. So he's gonna get this vehicle because his one is very damaged. But oh, you got a vehicle in between the containers as well. I think he's not going for the vehicle. He's actually going for no, he is going for the vehicle. Okay, so he got the vehicle, but let's see how long will you survive. DG got a very good position, even APG got a very good position as well. So APG boys, all of these 4 guys are gonna get the revival here. Max team is on a good position as well. They had a full control on the farm area, and we can see that the zone is gonna take shift of stage 4. But VP Aloy, this one man is not stopping. He is going against every situation, and he just knocked out one guy of the APG as well. You were just punished by the APG, but that's not gonna stop anything. So we're just pro right now. This guy has 3 elimination, and this guy right now on the 7th spot. But this guy is the only lone wolf in the situation, so he gotta survive a little bit longer because Navi joined the party as well. Navi with the 3 men standing, and AMIX got no elimination so far. They are right now in a bit stealthy mode, and UPG got 4 eliminations, so it's a good points for UPG as well. Konina Power, 1 guy knocked out by the play zone. It's the stage 3 circle, not sure how you get knocked out by the play zone. Yep.
Yeah, but at the same time, UPG is also taking fight against Konina Power. Konina Power making their way into the circle, so have to be careful. Obeli BS74 is there. Knocked out. VP Malloy has no idea that Champions WarrGye is right behind him. The moment he will show his back, it'll be a quick confirmation and VP will be done. But anytime, guys, things are getting interesting, and our production is planning to make it more interesting for you because no more rankings, overall ranking for you guys. So keep guessing which team is going to be the champion.
Oh, that's some suspense. But can I see the ranking by myself? Somehow under the table, because I can't wait. I don't have that much patience. So make sure, guys, to send me the rankings timely. I don't wanna, I can't wait that much. Okay, yeah, the fans will calculate the points by themselves because but yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. So yeah, the overall ranking will be escaped. Yeah, it's escaped from the screen. So only 1 match is remaining. So we can see Konina Power getting knocked out by the UPG, but UPG knocked out 1 guy of Konina Power as well. Oh, some good surprise, some good connection made by, but Virtuous Pro. It's sent for the Virtuous Pro as well. And we can see only 10 teams are remaining on the fields of Erangle, and it's competition going to be very tough, and without you seeing the overall ranking. So let's see which team is gonna win this fight, win this situation, and get the winner chicken dinner team. As I said in the very start of this match, the team who will get the chicken dinner in this match, they will set the caliber for all the other teams. Oh my goodness, UPG, what just happened, bro? You guys out of this game so early on the stage 4? That is something to think about. You guys were so close to to become the top 1, and now you have only 1 match remaining, and it's the Miramar. But APG, this guy did no mistake there. These guys have the best position right now and finished 1 guy of Konina Power and eliminated him right away. He is using a very different weapon here, but he's punishing everyone, every single guy here. And Konina Power with the 7 elimination, but APG are not stopping here. These guys are not stopping. These guys have some big plans.
Absolutely. UPG, they got eliminated early on. Only 4 points to their name. But talking about Konina Power, they look like a different team altogether. The way they're playing, they have like one player already eliminated, but I think they're gonna res up their fallen comrade, and they'll be 3-man up again. They have a good position in the circle. APG, they're trying to make their way in. 5 total points to them as well now. Let's see how things gonna work out for UPG, because UPG they were in a good position. If AMIX survives, then things will be a little tricky for UPG in the final match of the day. But anyhow, Max, they're going against Konina Power. 2 players of Konina Power are done. I think quick confirmation. And as I was singing for Konina Power is just left with only one player. Rage is the last one standing. Maxebels, they will pick up the Ryzen, and it's only Konina Power solo survivor, which will go against Navi, and now we'll confirm the elimination.
No, not anymore. It's over for you guys as well. Only 8 are remaining on the fields of Erangle, and Navi is under control for the time being as well. And we can see all the below teams are out of this game, and only the top ones are remaining now. Not these are not the top ones, because you know it's a surprise. We don't know which one are the top ones. So the rankings you are seeing right now are just the ranking of this match. And APG are with the very good numbers, and APG can dominate, you know, anytime, because AMIX, you know, it's a very difficult guess if you ask me on the second match of Miramar, because AMIX is so close as well. APG, UPG, AMIX, these guys are so close to each other, even Navi and Dagestan as well. So it's a difficult guess for me as well. But we can see one guy down to the knees, APG, but he will get the revival here. I believe he will definitely get the revival here. Team WarrGye is on a good position, but I don't think anymore, because Zone took their shift, and C1, APG, Navi is on a good position, and one guy of APG refused. How did he manage to get here? So he actually scouted, and he actually secured a position for their other 2 teammates. But let's see how things turn out from here.
Only 8 teams, 28 players. Virtus Pro player will get confirmed, and now it's time for champions to make their way in. I can see someone on their backline. It's a solo survivor.
Yeah.
I think it's Alpha Gaming player. Refuse. It can be a bloody surprise for these guys. Champions, they've been eyeing toward the circle, but they have no idea there's a threat right under their nose. They have to be careful of. Meanwhile, talking about the surviving teams, we have DG with only 1 eliminations. WarrGye going against Max. 2 players of Max are done. Knocked out by WarrGye Shaka.
WarrGye Shaka.
Confirmation, Shaka knocking players out. I don't know if they'll be able to confirm those eliminations.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seems like they will get the elimination points, but on the other hand, Champions Esports are against the APG. So APG is right now pushing in against the champion. It's the 2v2 fight between the APG versus the champions. They are what a grenade, what a good perfection. I don't think he was aware of the location, but if he, you know, intentionally throw the grenade to that position, then I would say that that was a absolute grenade. But we can see Max Death versus Max. WarrGye Shaka against. It's a 1v4. It's a 1v4. WarrGye Shaka against. No, actually, it's a 1v3, you can say. But I actually thought that this guy knocked out 4 of the guy, and 1 kill got in the bucket list of. You know, yeah. Well, it is what it is. Max team got eliminated by the WarrGye team. That is phenomenal, you know. WarrGye Seems like WarrGye did grind today, and they did an absolute job today by eliminating. So I think we should these guys should land on the same drop, and we will see the domination between these two teams. But let's say down to fifth stage, 6 teams are remaining, and the competition is tough, guys. Let's see.
Oh my goodness. WarrGye have a bigger competition to handle, and that is play zone at the moment. Only their player gets knocked out inside the play zone, and this is what the teamwork looks like, guys. The priority should be saving your teammate rather than just going for the kills. 4 total eliminations this time around. WarrGye. They have the northern side of the map for them. Stage number 6 is about to pop up, and there you go. Circle is shifting toward Navi, Champions, and meanwhile talking about HELLION Esports. HELLION going against Navi and DG at the same time.
Exactly. So competition is getting intense, guys. We have Champions Esports still on the rank table, and HELLION Gaming joined the party as well. We can see one guy of AMIX down to the knees, and 2 guys are remaining. But let's see, WarrGye team seems like they are, these guys seems like these guys are gonna do something in this match, and we can see these guys got 4 elimination for the first time in history. What are you guys doing, bro? Like 4 elimination, but seems like it's over for you because Navi is there. Navi is there, and these guys are not gonna, But WarrGye Billa, what a good knock by WarrGye Billa on Navi. That was some good grenade. So he eliminated an excellent. He did an excellent job, but Navi, that
no
grenade.
way.
Oh no! But he did a very great job. WarrGye did a very great job, but it is what it is. Navi got eliminated on the #4, and it's the competition of past C1, HELLION, and AMIX. It's a 3v4 situation between HELLION and AMIX, and champions are still somehow on the fields with 2 guys remaining.
Yeah, Champions, they survived for a long time with only 2 players. They took down 3-man squad of APG. APG, they were looking pretty good. I think they were planning to actually make their way up to the first spot. The difference was not that much, but getting eliminated. Sorry for the delay on all my words. I just lost the train of my thoughts. But getting eliminated early on is gonna cost you much. APG, they have to come up with a banger of a match if they want to win this tournament in Miramar. But let's see how things will unfold. I must say. AMIX still 3-man standing, 2 eliminations to their name. Even though if they lose these fights, the one that we are witnessing at the moment, still they'll have some good points to their name. Atomic and Balja on the other side, only 2-man standing the squad. They have a very good position in the circle and have no worries to move anywhere.
Exactly. So things seems like on a bit pause because it's the straight 6 circle. In next 30 seconds, circle is gonna take a shift, and we're gonna see 1 or 2 of the teams will making a move there, because right now all the teams are in the zone, but because it's the straight 6 circle, and for the time being, AMIX got a very good position, even though C1 as well got a good position as well, but not for much. Not too long, because zone is gonna take shift in like 17 seconds. These are some crucial 17 seconds, and I would say it's crucial for AMIX, because AMIX need this chicken dinner. AMIX definitely need this chicken dinner, because top APG team got wiped out very instantly on not a very good position, and so do Navi as well, and also the UPG got eliminated so early. So it's the time for AMIX. AMIX can easily secure 3 or 4 elimination at this point. Even they can secure all the 6 eliminations as well. You just need a better strategy at this point. It's the stage 6 circle, and luckily all teams are still within the circle. What is this? So, but seems like waiting for a good opening, because when you go for the opening, once you slam in, the third party will be exactly at that moment. So let's wait, guys. These guys are not gonna spoil the entertainment, because these are waiting for a good opportunity, a good fight on the stage 8 circle we might see.
Only 9 players, and it's kind of a stalemate situation. Some exchange of fires, but it's time for AMIX to make a move because they are getting edged out. Circle still on to the player of Champion Esports. Balja still in a very good position. They just have to hold his horses and wait for the, I would say, support from the side of Atomic. Atomic has a very crucial role to play. He can control AMIX movement and at the same time may be able to support his teammate as well. HELLION, they're also making their way into the circle. They have to push on to the Balja's position, and it's the only position where he'll be able to survive for any further.
Yeah, exactly. If Balja or Atomic, any of, if Balja position, got compromised, then things can change too much, because his position is right now a very good position that Balja is currently holding, and Atomic is on a good position as well, because if AMIX King, if AMIX try to rotate below, on the shore area, then Atomic can easily get them. But seems like Atomic position gets revealed and AMIX is not gonna do the same thing which I was thinking. But if he wasn't aware of the situation and he wasn't aware of the location of this guy, and things would have changed and he might have go from the below side, from the shore area. But where are the other 3 guys of AMIX? Okay, they are they are behind him and waiting for a good timing to go and slam into the. So I think it's time for you to slam into one of the team, because the zone is not on your side. Okay, AMIX is currently in the middle of the zone, so I was thinking that Champions got a good position, but AMIX got the best position here, and AMIX can easily get the chicken dinner on this stage. And guys, keep guessing who will be the winner of the Maxable tournaments, because things are getting spicy here. HELLION with the 4-man standing, and things are not quite good for HELLION as well, because HELLION need to do something here. HELLION need to make a move here. But guys, don't give an opening to the HELLION, because if you give the opening to the HELLION, that HELLION have a good number and number advantage. So if you have good number of players alive in the last zone, then definitely that team will be the best candidate to win the chicken dinner.
Yeah, HELLION, they are 4-man standing. C1 is not given in as well. But at the same time, HELLION, they might made a big mistake here. 2 of the players will get knocked out for sure. And AMIX slowly and slowly making their way in. ING is low on HP, but some smokes are being thrown onto the player. HELLION, they got the circle now on the back lines. A beautiful grenade goes in, but still there is some cover available in the mid. But a good shot from the side of Asta. They're keeping the pressure on. They're not letting anything go, but at the same time, Play Zone will take down Rhino. Nate from Asta takedown United here. Champions on the other side, they're still stuck into the small area that they've been for quite a while. They have no idea where exactly this K99 player is. And there you go, he gets spotted out. Thomas will get him knocked out. Beautiful shots. Knock and return. Good trade coming from the side of AMIX Asta. And now it looks like AMIX gonna get the chicken dinners. Final player, only single player. AMIX ING should go for a revive. Otherwise things can get tricky a little bit here. It's a 1v2.
It's not possible. It's not possible to revive your teammate here, and neither AMIX are doing any mistake. They are not going for the revival as well. I absolutely didn't understand the situation of HELLION Gaming. Like, these guys had so much time. But these guys. These guys had the number advantage, but still these guys didn't made a rotation into the zone early. But a good grenade will do the work here. But no, he understands the situation and he backed up. And Balja throwing another grenade, and he understands the situation once again. But do not make any mistake. What are you bro doing, ING?
Oh,
what
no
are
way.
you doing? You were supposed to give the ADS to your teammate. Don't tell me it's a 1v2 situation and Balja's gonna win this situation or not, because it's a 1v1 fight and he will get the chicken dinner if he won this situation. Oh no! Balja!
Balja!
Balja! Oh no.
That was the champion finish, mate. That was a champion finish. 2v3. AMIX just threw this chicken to world champions. And what a survival from these guys. Beautiful work done by these guys. Young lads. Very risk focused. They took the risk and risk paid a good, I would say, reward in return. Beautiful work done by these guys. GG's, I must say. 9 to 10 eliminations in total. Yeah, 9 eliminations, yes. And a good chicken dinner. 19 total points secured by champions in the second last match of the day.
Exactly. This was absolute cinema. I would say this is the best match I've seen so far in the last 3 days. Like, how could you guys throw a chicken dinner like this? You guys had the height advantage, but I'm not saying that you guys didn't perform well, but you know, the team C1, he did perform, you know, he performed excellent. Head to head, Champions Esports versus AMIX, 9 elimination on the champion side, 5 elimination on the AMIX side, 1420 and 1100 damage, 200 and 400 the difference between the heals, and 6 knockouts and 5 knockouts. So absolutely C1 did an absolute job, and AMIX seems like in the last zone, you know, AMIX were, you know, it seems like they were playing a bit passively, you know, but champions, they played optimistically. The last guy, you know, I don't know why ENG didn't give the cover to his last player, because he was supposed to give the ADS there, but you know, it is what it is, you know. Champions become the champions of this match.
There you go, match MVP. Definitely balls up. Beautiful finish at the end. 5 total eliminations, 97 healing done, 977 damage, single-handedly dealt by this guy, 4 total knockouts. So what a champion performance built by these guys. I must say, I'll keep an eye on this squad because I have heard a lot about these guys even before this tournament, and came to know that these guys been doing pretty well in the local circuit, local Mongolian circuit. So I'm really going to keep an eye on these guys in this coming PMSL. But talking about AMIX, they have a strong, I would say, position onto the leaderboard. I think so. We're not going to see the overall ranking, obviously, because the final, in the final, you know, match, after once we'll crown the champion, we'll see the overall ranking. But so far, looks like AMIX have a total control of the situation.
Exactly, AMIX have the total control of the situation, because seems like AMIX did a wonderful job as well. But you know, all the odds were against the Champions Esports, but they goes against all odds and they win the chicken dinner. It's an absolute cinema to watch these guys gameplay in the very last zone. I wasn't expecting that these guys can get the chicken dinner in that position, but these guys proved me wrong, and it is what it is. You know, this is how these guys play game, and that's why they are the best of the best. So he got the #1 position in this match, and then on the 2 it's AMIX with 11 points, then we have Navi with the 10 points, and WarrGye with the 4 points, and all the other guys get some early elimination. So you can see all the rankings on your screen as well. So yes, this is it for this match, and we're gonna, you know, meet you after the short break. So enjoy the highlights. But before the highlights, we have a trivia question number 4 on our screens. Which Pakistani player is often referred to as Crypto's partner due to their long-standing synergy in multiple events and teams? So is it Wasi, is it Blade, is it Coast, or is it Jay? So 4 options on your screen. Make sure to give the answer in the good format, which is mentioned in the comment section. I think it's pinned there, so make sure to give the answer correctly with the correct format. So enjoy the highlights, guys. We will be right back. Hello guys, welcome back to the Maxebels, and it's the last day of it's the last match of the day and the very last day as well. We've seen an absolute cinema in the last match. You know, the last fight was phenomenal, as in like the way champions got the chicken dinner out of the mouth from, you know, the AMIX guys. That was something to watch. You know, I don't understand what HELLION was doing there, but these guys were just kicked out of the picture, you know, instantly. But it is what it is. But it's the last day of the Maxebels and the very last match. I hope you guys enjoyed every single match and every single moment. We've captured a lot of big moments there as well. But it's the match of Miramar, and only one will be the winner. You know, winner will be like fives, but the one will remain on the top. That person will be memorized. So let's keep guessing which one will become the winner. We have a poll on the YouTube as well, which is pinned on the comment section, so you can give your answer to there as well. So let's go guys. On the Miramar, which team are you actually supporting, Asen, in this match?
Absolutely. I'm not gonna give out any names, but I'm really praying for UPG, Alpha Gaming, and AMIX to give us some banger of a match at the end. Some, I would say, quality entertainment. Anything that comes up at the end doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, guys, or the whole motivation behind this tournament was giving a quality entertainment to you guys, quality practice to all the teams that are aspiring to be the champions of PMSL this season. So anything comes up, we are okay with that. Any team that wins, we're okay with that. And my hopes are toward UPG, because they've been very consistent throughout, but AMIX been doing a great job since day 2. But talking about an early fight, we have Navi going against Team Horaa. Horaa, I think on purpose, deciding to go against Navi, and this time around they want to finish things off for Navi, and their chances, their hopes of making it into the top 5, making it to a top position will be totally taken out. But talking about kill feed, we have
Yep.
some early skirmishes breaking in, and one of the players from AST gets knocked out as well. On the other side, DRS going against AMX is a very crucial fight. If
Oh,
AMX
very
loses this
crucial
fight, yeah, if AMX loses this fight, this will get a little difficult for AMX to keep a hold of their first position.
Exactly. Well, actually, I was expecting, AMIX, maybe go on a different location this time, but these guys has confidence. These guys are not leaving this place, and this is what exactly you need: confidence in your team, and that's why AMIX is actually still in this area, and they wanted to dominate this fight, and it's a very crucial fight for them, and they actually need to win this fight. If they lose here, then things might be different for AMIX. But it is what it is. On the other side, we can see Horaa is this time dominating the fight against the Navi. So Navi guys are in a big trouble now, because only one guy remaining, and Navi Flip is gonna fall back from this situation. It's not a good position for you, Flip, and he is just not stopping. He is keep going, and he will just picking up this medkit, and he will go out of the side of the Horaa, and not good for Navi. So Buggy right in front of you. Pick up this Buggy and go and go on. Do not stay here, but I think using the kit wasn't a good idea. It is a good idea, but actually this is over. This is over for Navi. I'm not sure where Navi is right now, but it is over for Navi, and things are bit tricky on the DRS and AMIX side as well.
Talking about DRS, they have a lot on their shoulders. They can pretty much topple the champions of this Maxwell first invitational tournament. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Beautiful work done by DRS. There's a lot of pressure I can sense on the side of AMX. If AMX loses this fight, I think it will be done for them. Beautiful nade. Another player from AMX down. AMX down to 2-man standing. They have to res up one of their players. And the meanwhile, they have to push on to the players of DRS. Delta is on the back lines. ING is looking for a revival. Asta is looking for the revival. And both of these revivals are pretty much possible. But I think DRS is going to keep exerting the pressure. There you go. Molotov comes in.
Oh, wonderful! But
great teamwork. DRS on the other side, on the back lines, they join in. Third player of AMX is down, and so down to last man. 1v2 situation. Lloyd, all hopes on you. You cannot leave these players knocked out if things get in a clutch situation. Oh my god,
absolutely
Lloyd. It's a
wonderful
1v1
job.
now. It's a 1v1 now. It's a 1v2 now. One more player from the side of DRS is still surviving, and I think DRS finished things off. 4 players, 4 eliminations go to DRS, and AMX losing early fight, leaving the lobby at 15th position.
Oh my goodness.
Just right
Things
after
are a bit
Navi.
changing. 2 top teams got eliminated here, 2 contestant of top teams, Navi should be in somewhere between top 5, and AMIX is also somewhere in the top 5 as well, but these 2 top 5 contestant out of this game so early on the stage 1, and DRS and Horaa are still on the fields of Miramar, but we have still contestant of top 5 teams like APG, we have UPG, because I believe these guys are somewhere between the top 5 to top 6, and maybe another team. I think Champions, not sure. Is Champions, do you think Champions could be in top 6 overall ranking, Asen?
I don't think so. I don't think the champion will be far behind.
So
still,
it
they
could be
got a chicken
DG.
dinner, so-
Oh, how could we forget about DG? Yes, DG could be in top
Yep.
6. Exactly. So let's see, guys. It's a full action gameplay, and let's see which one will become the winner of the Maxable.
Oh my goodness. At last, guys, after 4 days of action, I'm still under my emotions at the moment. It's been a quite heck of a journey with Maxwell, especially these last 4 days. I really enjoyed casting alongside you. That I must mention that. But
Thank you.
you have a lot to, I would say, accomplish in the coming days. It's time for us, the old guys, to leave the spacing for guys like you, talented people that want to make a change. But anyhow, guys, talking about the kill feed, we have KO taking down Iron. KP Eugene on our screen going against DRS players. One of the players down, and Eugene will get finished. I think DRS Hajmala will rise up the player, but rest of the KP is coming in, and I think it will be a quick finish. R3G Pinkman also knocked out. KO, they want to target their countrymen, and now it's time to R3G, last man standing, Shaka. He's trying to get to the safety, but I don't think so. KO will let him go to safety. Oh, good headshot connection. Good. R3G Shaka is also low on HP. Rest of the KO, I think they're gonna go on a manhunt.
Exactly, because it's the last guy. No, that wasn't a good option. That doesn't work every time because you are playing against the R3G, and R3G got some experience in their backpack as well. But Viprex Knocker, bro, didn't you hear the footstep of Ashad? Why did you busy on the other side? But it is what it is. We can see R3G Shaka in front of it. He absolutely know the location of R3G Shaka. Oh, why are you in the... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's... You are safe just because this guy had a reload on his gun, but not anymore. Not anymore. VE just dominated a fight, and R3G out of this tournament. So farewell to every team who's leaving so early. But it's the trivia question number 5, the very last question of the Maxable tournament. What is the name of Indian origin team that played in PMPL South Asia before the region's competitive ban in 2020? Is it TSM Entity? Is it Horaa Esports? Is it Team IND? Or is it all of the above? So it's a easy one, so make sure to give the answer in the format that is highlighted in the comment section, and back to the action.
There you go. As VE was finishing things off with R3G, KP got their attention, and KP, after I think they finished out DRS as well, the last 2 players. Now they are more focused on VE. Beautiful shots onto the Ashad. Rest of the KP slowly and steadily pushing forward. Too Good is also confirmed, and now it's down to Abes. Abes also won't be able to do much, and Rage will confirm the elimination. 6-star elimination for KP. And I think KP, they are eyeing toward position number 5, so they can get a chunk of prize pool and some good confidence before getting into PMSL. But anyhow, so far things are getting too chaotic. 39 players are remaining, 10 teams surviving. HELLION going against champions. The beauty of Maxwell Invitational is we never see action stop, and everywhere we're seeing fights going on. HELLION going against champions. Champions, the winner of the previous game. Now Rhino low in HP. The rest of the HELLION are pushing on to Atomic. He's a solo survivor. A lone player, I'm not saying solo survivor. Cast is on the back lines. Cast is on the back lines. The rest of the HELLION now, they're pushing on to their cast. He is in a tricky position, and I think it's time for the teams to actually push forward. Cast gets knocked out, and I think champion Balja is the last one standing here, and he'll also get confirmed.
Yep, in the meantime we can see APG lost 2 of his players, and APG is also the contestant to become the top one as well, but APG lost 2 of their players as well. But still, DG, UPG, these guys still up and running, and Champions Esports, it's over for you guys as well on hashtag number 10. So only 9 teams are remaining on the fields of Miramar, and Sleepy Horaa once again on a very open position, on a very good spot, just like the last day. And APG, it's over for you guys. Seems like it's over for you guys, and it's only Dog who's remaining, and all hope on Dog's side. So let's see if Dog can survive this situation. Very difficult position, very difficult position. So Dog needs to leave this place as quickly as possible. Oh, what a beautiful damage made by the Witchers, bro. But Dog is not in a good position, and Dog understands this as well, because if Dog move toward the, from this area, he will definitely get some connections by the team. And we can see the Maxable teams is right now in front of APG Dog, It's a 1v1 situation. No, it's a 1v4 situation because two men are on the high side. So Dog, the one-man army, will Dog survive this situation? Because Resin is pulling up the grenade and he's gonna throw this grenade, but Max Death is here, Max Chief is here, Ryzen is here, Hunt is here. It's a 1v4 situation for APG Dog. A very difficult situation. I don't think you can win this fight because even though Maxable are not performing that much, but APG Dog is not in a good position, in a very bad shape.
Last one standing going against
One
Ryzen.
down!
One player knocked out.
Dude!
And
No,
second one
no.
was pretty close, but Maxwell will finish things off. Alpha Gaming, all hopes of winning the tournaments are in the mud now, in the dust now. There's no more action for you guys. Last game, UPG is still surviving. They're owing on to the players of Maxwell. If Maxwell makes any sort of mistake here, within no time these 4 kills will be in the backpack of UPG on the other side. Dagestan 7, they're eyeing also toward the first spot, so all of their players are close knitted in a close formation, so not leaving each other's back. It's a very important match for most of the teams, but Horaa, they've been the champion killers this time around. They finished off APG early on. They took down Navi and now they're in a top position, I think, on a very good position. They can wreak havoc on a lot of these teams at the bottom. But there you go, DG Shifu on the back lines, giving some damage onto Melody.
His aim so quickly, and he understands that he is surrounded by the enemies. And DG, what a good grenade, what a good grenade. Things are not right for DG as well, and UP as well, because DG is pushing in, and if you guys eliminated at this point, then it's gonna be a very tough competition between the top 5, and it's a good grenade made by both of the team, both of the members. But what are you doing,
beautiful
bro? What
work,
are you doing? Why
Melody.
are you? Good work by the Melody. Exactly.
Rest of the DG slowly and steadily pushing forward. Ruzen, all these smokes will give no intel onto the players of Upgrade. Beautiful knockout coming from the side of Tonzi. Slowly and steadily pushing forward. A lot of utility being dumped. Melody has to come in. Melody is knocked out actually. And now another finish. Last man of UPG gets taken out, and DG now in a controlled position. Upgrade with only 1 elimination, getting out of the match on 8th spot. Only 1 placement point for them. So only 2 points for UPG this time around. Things are tricky. I can say, except Dagestan, there is no other contenders alive. Yeah, all the top one is out of the contest. Dagestan, I think, if they win this match or at least make it to the top 3 position, they have a very good chance of making it to be a champion of this Maxwell Invitational.
Exactly. The top teams, all top teams are eliminated, but still, it's a very tough competition. Even I can guess which team is gonna win this tournament, because Dagestan is also the contestant of the top 1, and AMIX scored a very good points in the last match, and UPG as well. UPG got a couple of elimination points in this match as well, only 1 elimination point, but it's still the competition of Bash and Horaa. Seems like Horaa is a contestant for the chicken dinner, but not for the tournament, but for the chicken dinner as well, because yesterday Horaa won the chicken dinner in the last match as well. But let's see, guys. Konina Power got 7 elimination and HELLION Gaming got 4 elimination. Things are going intense here, and let's see who will become the winner of the Maxebeles.
KP on the other side. What a start to their match this time around. Total of 7 eliminations, eliminated 2 teams. Meanwhile, Sky, now Horaa, their eyes are on WarrGye. Billa is also confirmed. WarrGye 4-man standing. I think they should give those kills to Dagestan. They definitely need those kills to be the champs of the first Maxwell. But anyhow, things are still unsure. I'm totally unsure which team is going to win this one. It will be a close call, to be very honest with you. WarrGye, Shaka is here. The clutch master from the previous game, but this time around, this guy is still surviving. That's a miracle right there. But now, you had to pull up, I must say.
Position.
Not a good position. Last man, Mala is down to Mala. Oh my god, it's very
Don't kill
difficult now.
this guy. Don't kill this guy. He got a very good name. He's a very humble person, but don't be brutal on him. Show some mercy. Kill him instantly. Okay. Let's go, guys. It's a good grenade. Seems like things are gonna over for the team WarrGye. Okay. It is over. And Horaa got 10 elimination on the stage 4 circle. Only 6 teams are alive. And DG seems to be a contestant of the top 1 as well. But I don't know what are the, the ranking so far. But let's see who will become the winner of the Maxable tournaments, because things are getting spicy here. Max team is also alive here, and Horaa got a wonderful position, same like yesterday. So Horaa can be a contestant for the winner chicken dinner team as well. But DG boys are not backing up. They are still going. They are still continuously going. Let's see how things turn out from this point, because stage 4 circle is closing in next 30 seconds, and the stage 5 circle will be a deciding circle for many teams.
Absolutely, we are only left with 6 teams, guys. I think it will be a quick finish of the final match. Magnum still bleeding out. Is he away from his team? What's the situation? Oh, I still have no idea what's going on here. A little far away from his team, that's why he's bleeding out. His team has to pick him up. If Dagestan boys, they're eyeing for the first position, they definitely need their all players up. There you go.
Look at the position of
We can
Horaa.
see the situation now. Magnum is right in front of Konina Power's crosshairs, so that's the reason why rest of the team is not going for it. But I think they will go in, and another knockout. Konina Power will knock out the players in a quick res up. Will be done. A lot of fire coming their way, but this is what team play looks like, guys. This is what team play looks like. Oh, it's a confirmation.
No
Somebody
way.
damaging Konina Power will take down the whole of
That's
Dagestan
not
level
a good
7. Oh my god.
situation.
A big smile on the faces of AMIX team for sure. They were
Yes.
counting in the numbers, all the numbers, like what's gonna happen now. But Konina Power, they've been the champion killers, just like Horaa.
Exactly.
And we're down to last 5 teams.
Yes, the last 5 teams, but these 5 teams, I would say these 5 teams, I'm not sure how where the position of these 5 teams are, but these are somewhere between from top 8 to top 19. These are the teams that fall somewhere between these positions. But these teams match is not gonna impact any standings of the top 1, I believe, for sure. But let's see how the other teams are gonna, once we calculate the points, once we will see the overall ranking, we will decide which team will get the prize pool, which team will become the winner of the Maxable tournament. But it's a 1v2 situation. Sleepy Horaa against the Virtuous Pro. They are using a very deadly weapon, but let's see. You have a shotgun as well, so let's see. He's not stopping, he's just going. So because he understands the situation, because he don't want to do a 1v2 in this situation, because Sky Horaa got everything under control, and he is trying to spot the enemies, and he will use some grenades as well. So we are seeing a horse standing between Virtuous Pro Diana and Virtuous Pro 44. So are you calling the horse? Oh yes, he did. You can actually go toward the horse while you are calling your horse. Okay.
Oh, well, there you go, Sleepy. What a finish to the tournament from the side of Horaa. Great work done by these guys, I must say. 11 eliminations. They have Maxebels pinned down and a lot of damage through the windows, small windows of this shack. Rest of the Maxebel, they're not making any sort of contribution towards the situation. They can give some cover fires, but I think they don't want to deal with this. But there you go, Jiggle taking down one player of Konina Power. Konina Power, OB. He will be in the crosshairs, but HELLION Azik throw the grenade and confirm the elimination for himself. Diana on the side takes down Horaa. Sky Horaa. The rest of the team has to be careful. What just happened? Sky Horaa was the king of the hill, And Jiggle was at the bottom, but now VP, they pushed up. They confirmed the elimination. Now they have that top position for them. Maxwells, you guys have to do something out of the book here if you want Horaa to sum up. Well, there you go. Maxwell Ryzen in the open. Some damage being dealt. I think Ryzen will get to safety. But KP on the
Exactly,
side to
but-
take down Grows. A beautiful nade comes in. Konina Power, they're slowly and steady making their way toward the compounds of HELLION. HELLION Garuza will bleed out. Rest of the HELLION is across the road. It's not, I wouldn't say across the road. Crossing a compound.
That's a good grenade.
Very low on HP. Beautiful grenade goes in. I don't think any damage. None of the, I would say, grenade damage dealt onto the players. HELLION, I think, is down to 2 mana as well. KP have to be careful from the VP players. They're up high. They can see everything from the top. So you have to be careful. Maxed falls and gets knocked out. HELLION, 5 eliminations in total.
Okay.
Konina Power, this split might hurt you guys. I think it's time to reunite. It's time to reassemble. If you want to get this fight done, if you want to confirm these 2 eliminations for yourself as well.
What a beautiful cinematic shot it was. But back to the game, guys. All the players, all the contestants of Chicken Dinner got very good elimination. Oh, he traced it so well, but because of Sanhok, he wasn't able to, you know, knock down this player. But Konina Power versus HELLION Gaming, we can see it's a 2v4 situation between HELLION Gaming and Konina Power. Max Trazen just got knocked out by the Horaa Esports, and he got confirmed instantly by a sleepy Horaa. We can see Horaa is in a very good position. It's a 3-man standing on their feet, and that's a good grenade. That's a good grenade, but Virtuous Pro just came out of blue and confirmed the Konina Power and HELLION. He right now understand the situation that something happened on the other side of Symmetry, and something happen which is beneficial for him. But Konina Power, a 1v1 situation, a very low on HP, but
again.
Virtuous Pro did the job here, and Virtuous Pro waiting for the good opportunity here, and they took that opportunity and eliminated the squad of HELLION Gaming. So HELLION Gaming once again wasn't able to get the chicken dinner here. But oh, beautiful by Max Chief. What a moment he gave this guy. And
Beautiful work. Beautiful work with the UMP.
Exactly.
I think it's time for Max to just work as a unit, not like 3 separated players. And you're not gonna win every 1v1, so it's better to be together, to be each other's support rather than just playing individually. Yes, I would say Death's position is very crucial. He can get isolated, can get eliminated right away, but Virtuous Pro on the other side, they have descended from the hill. They understand that now it's time for them to go for even a better position rather than just staying on top and then wait for the right time. But anyhow, airdrop looted by Max Chief. Maxable still surviving in top 4. I must say these guys have somewhat, you know, a good gaming
position to get
there. Maxable, they always find a way to actually get into the circle. The only thing that if I would be, you know, someone that would be helping them, the only thing that I might be improving will be the strategy, the way they play together. This is something that I'll be working on, and they should be doing the same. But KP, after 12 eliminations, quite of a rampage match, they have to now rest in peace. It's over for Konina Power. They did a great job, finishing on 4th spot with about 12 eliminations, total of 16 points. That's a good match for them, but it's a final match. Not going to change much for them. Maybe they be able to dethrone Navi from 5th position. But anyhow, that's something we'll see later on. But talking about VP have a very good position at the moment. But they have to be careful because Circle is now away from them. Max on the other side. Are they getting all the damage from up high? There you go. No fear. Taking down Max Death. VP
so
slowly and steadily pushing
situation.
in. That will get confirmed. It's a 2v2 situation against Maxwell versus VP. If Maxwell contains these guys. Beautiful shots from the side of VP 444. Chief is there. He'll get finished out. P90. Very deadly weapon, and there you go. VP. They're in a very good position now. No fear. Can want to go in. Want to charge in. Last two players. Diana with a P90. Let's see if he'll be able to control this pressure coming from the side of No Fear. Horaa slowly and steady moving in. Some shots being dealt. And looks like
it's over
Virtuous
for Virtuous
They'll
Pro.
be able to res up their play. A good grenade is going in. Let's see if there will be any change. A nade, a good connection will be able to take down both of the players. But VP is in a very centralized position. No Fear and Sleepy have to be careful with their strategies.
Exactly. It's an easy chicken dinner for Horaa Esports. I can see it. These guys are on a very good position, and Diana and the other guy of which was 444. These guys are not in a very good position because these are in the middle of Sleepy Horaa and No Fear, and bad situation for you guys. Just couple of throwables and it will be over for you guys. But this grenade can change something. Oh no! Oh no! It was a beautiful grenade, but did no damage to Sleepy Horaa. And now the match is down to only one guy, Diana, and seems like it's gonna over for Diana as well. And Horaa team will get another chicken dinner here, since yesterday they got a chicken dinner on the Miramar as well, and today they're gonna get a chicken dinner again in the Miramar. It's a 1v2 situation. Seems like the odds are totally against Diana, but Diana is not stopping, bro. What are you doing, bro? Oh goodness. So Horaa Esports finally able to get another chicken dinner for their team.
If
we talk about the top teams, most of the top 5 teams got like 2 chicken dinners each, and Horaa Esports also get 2 chicken dinners. So I don't know where Horaa Esports is lagging. I think they need to work on the kill points in this tournament, but they played a wonderful job. They did a wonderful job, and they played absolutely top notch in this game and even in the starting games as well. But it is what it is, and Horaa Esports finally able to get the chicken dinner as well. So none of the team from the top rankings remain alive after the stage 4 or 5 circle. But these are the faces who get the chicken dinner.
There you go. Horaa finishing things off with a chicken dinner, and this shows the thing that we were talking about yesterday, the point that we were trying to make. The depth is there. Everything that a team needs. Horaa, DRS, Tribe, Aromacy, all of these guys, they have the class, they have the gameplay that they need. The only thing is there might be some technical difficulties that they might be facing throughout this tournament, because as we can see, we were playing on a European server, and most of these guys are sitting somewhere in South Asia. So that was a difficulty that they might be facing, but still they played fairly. They entertained us, and I'm really thankful to all the teams that participated and made this thing happen. Otherwise, what we can do about it, we cannot force anybody to join any tournament. But these guys actually resonated with the motivation, with the motto of MaxEbels, that we wanted to give some quality practice to all the teams that are going into PMSL as a fun. But teams head-to-head, guys, the final match of the day, the final match of the tournament. Horaa Esports going in against VP. 12 eliminations on the side of VP, 15 eliminations on the side of Horaa. Great work done by these guys. Beautiful third parties. Talking about the match MVP, we have Horaa, Sleepy Horaa with 6 individual eliminations, 1000 plus damage, 5 knockouts, and 287 of healing done.
Yep, so here's a list of top players you can see on the screen. A great work done by the Horaa, 2 guys on the top player list, as you said, Sleepy Horaa and Sky Horaa. These both are on the top list. 6 elimination by Horaa VP with the 5 elimination. Then we have Zarich with the 7 eliminations. He got good elimination but not that much damage. Then we have Diana. VP did a very good gameplay in the very last circle, but fortunately Sleepy Horaa and Sky Horaa, these guys did a wonderful job as well, and these guys finally able to get the chicken dinner as well. And along with the good elimination points, along with the good placement points, you can see 25 points made in a single match by Horaa Esports. And then we have Virtus Pro with 18 points, when we have Konina Power with 16 points, then we have HELLION Gaming with 8 and 7, then we have 6 points to Dagestan, DRS with 5 points, and 4 points to the Viper X Knockout, 22 and 2 points for UPG and AMIX, and 1 point to the WarrGye team, and none points from from placement 12 to 18. None point given to these guys because these guys faced a very early elimination. So overall, a very good match, but you know, everyone is waiting for the overall top rankings, because that is something which will decide who won the Maxable tournaments of 2025. A very good tournament before the PMSL, but these are the match ranking of this sole match. And here we are, AMIX Esports, the champions of the Maxable tournaments 2025. And it was a great journey, a great 4 days of tournament. But AMIX, even though they finished so early in this match, you know, they got finished by the DRS team, but still AMIX win this tournament. A very wonderful gameplay by AMIX. What do you say, Asan?
I must say, all the hard work that these guys did, you know, it really paid off, even though they had a bad match at the end. But it is what it is. When you keep, you know, working hard, even though one single bad match won't be able to do much of a difference for you, much of a deterrence for you. But that's a good way of putting things forward. But talking about overall MVP, we have top once again from Alpha Gaming. This guy been consistent for almost 5 years now. 39 eliminations, 38 eliminations, 39 knockouts, 8,000 plus damage, 1900 plus healing done. Great work, great survival from these guys. APG Alpha Gaming top, winning the individual $100 prize pool. But before we go toward our rest of the top players, you know, I would like to make this point. I really enjoyed teams joining from Uzbekistan, the way they played, and especially teams from Russia, from the southern Russia, I would say Eastern Russia, Dagestan 7. Great work from these guys. Very lethal gameplay, very on point strategic gameplay coming from these guys. Becca just shot off about 200 damage. Otherwise, he was a very strong contender of being the top player. But let's have a quick look at overall ranking. This is how everything unfolded at the end. AMX 178 points, Upgrade 170. So close yet so far. Dagestan finishing on third spot, 161. Alpha Gaming finishing on fourth spot, 157, and NATUS VINCERE with fifth spot, 147. Rest of the teams, they're not gonna get the, I would say, the chunk of the prize pool, but they did a great job. Konina Power last match, beautiful work, 137. Virtus Pro 129. They've really improved their overall ranking. HELLION Gaming 112, Champions 103, Aromacy 92, DRS, R3G, now Viper, X Knockout, Horaa, Maxebel, WarrGye, all on the second page. All of the Pakistani and Nepali teams are on the second page. What a beautiful, you know, brotherly, I would say, brotherly performance by these guys. They didn't want it to go among the leagues of the big guys, I must say. They wanted to stay together, and everybody stayed together. But great work by these guys.
Exactly.
Again, all thanks to all 18 teams that have been the part of this tournament, I must say. But that was it, guys. Final moments of this Maxwell Invitational. But before we go, I would like to mention this: the Rebels special tournament. You know, registration that open from 5th of June. Make sure you join. 300,000 prize pool, 300,000 PKR prize pool. Make sure you join. There's no slot selling. There's no invitation. Everybody have to play from the pools. So make sure on the basis of your skill, you get a chance to win the big prize money. That is a prize pool of 300,000 PKR. Make sure you join the registration as soon as possible. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Discord link that is available in the description of this channel. And let's get a hand on that 300,000 as well. Any final thoughts now before we leave?
Yeah, no final thoughts. You pretty much cover everything. But yeah, as you said, each team performed very well, and it was a practice ground for each of these teams. You know, the brotherhood teams are remain on the right side of the screen on the points table, but you know guys, it's the Europe server, so don't be disheartened fans, because these guys were playing against odds. You know, these guys were playing on the Europe server with the very high 150 plus ms, and you know the things are tricky when you play on the 150 ms against the 20 ms, but these guys played very well, and you guys know about all the, you know, work these guys has done in the esport industry. So overall it was a very good match, and AMIX, you know, AMIX got the winner chicken dinner team, and also winner chicken dinner of complete tournament, I would say. And you know, maybe if Dagestan and other teams got you know, chicken dinner in this match, things would have, outcomes would have different, but luckily AMIX was praying that ooh, these guys should be eliminated early, and this is exactly what happened. All the top rankers got eliminated so early in the match. So as we said, Royal Rebels around the corner, so make sure to, you know, join our Discord, join our Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and like, share, and keep, you know, supporting us, because we have a lot of big tournaments coming ahead. So enjoy the guys, and the trivia questions winners will be announced shortly, maybe today or maybe tomorrow, because you have given the answers to all the questions today. So we will just do the lucky draw, and you will see all the winners on our social media. So yes sir, enjoy a great time with the Maxebeles and USN specifically as well. So great work guys, all of you, all the teams who did all the hard work behind this. So enjoy your day guys, this is it. I think this is pretty much, we covered everything. Yep.
Take care of yourself, guys. See you next time
Yes.
on the Maxebel.
Bye bye guys.
Do subscribe to the channel. Have a good day.